going on, everybody? Isaac's Trade here. Let's talk about TBT. Now, if you don't know what TBT is, it's an ETF, an exchange traded fund. It's a stock or bond index fund that trades on a stock exchange. TBT is the ticker symbol for a specific ETF called Pro Shares Ultra Short 20 plus year treasury. I believe that buying into TBT right now makes sense for investors who are worried about inflation and interest rate hikes. A small percentage of your portfolio allocated to this ETF will help you hedge some of your price depreciation if and when the treasury yields will start climbing. I believe also TIPS, which is stands for Treasury Inflation Protection Securities, cash, stocks, real estate, gold, commodities, and cryptocurrencies are a good way to help yourself hedge against what's going on. Now, what's the difference between TBT and TLT? And any technical trading comparison of TLT and TBT, TBT will always be the preferred vehicle for short term. This is not going to be a long-term hold here, okay? This is going to be a quick in and out, maybe a couple months, maybe 3 to 6 months at the most. TBT typically has twice the volume of TLT and 3 times the open interest. Essentially, TBT is a vehicle to make a leveraged short bet on long-term treasuries. This means that the price of the fund increases when treasury yields rise and bond values go down. Over the past year, the 10-year yield has gone from a historic low of 0.05 to like 1.62, or actually it's actually higher than that. What is the TBT? TBT is it's just a short-term 20-plus year treasury. Now, with the recent hawkishness Federal Reserve and ramping up market expectations for big interest rate hikes, that would be considered unthinkable and market crippling. Just 2 months ago, FOMC will hike the Fed rates by 75 basis points in June and July. That's what they're expecting, which I kind of called that out during my live stream a few months ago. After a 50 basis rise in May, that would bring the rate up to about 2.25. A phenomenal amount of tightening, given that the Fed was still easing by buying assets as recent as March. Now, that's pretty much that for TBT and what it does. Let's jump in the chart real quick and see what it's going to do and what we can kind of expect. Now, what I did notice here is it's hell of overextended. I did sell all my calls on TBT the following week. And TB, I kind of sold it a little early, but it is what it is. I took my profits and ran for the door. But I'm looking to play TBT to the downside right now, just because of how overextended it is. Now, unless it's able to come in tomorrow morning and we're able to rip, which is not looking too good right now with, where the hell did it go? I lost it. Where the fuck is that SPY one at? The ES one? Yeah, it's not looking too good right now. We're already down 0.5. Best bet would be tomorrow if we open up down 0.75. That would be bad. If we open up neutral, I think that would probably be the best bet. But with seeing the SPY or the ES1 the way it is right now, I'm feeling the market's going to be, it's not going to be pretty coming in on the opening bell. So I actually think TBT is going to end up coming back down to this 22.47. And if it's not able to get any support there, the $22 range, maybe they're right here at the 23.50. If it's not able to get any support there, then I'm expecting this one to come back down to at least, I would say, the 1880, 1895 range. Now, the contracts I'm looking to get is going to be puts with at least, I want to say at least maybe 6 weeks on it. Now, I'm not really too sure which ones they are because I got to wait for the market to open up and see what the price looks like on them. So I'm not really going to look at the contracts right now. If you're interested on which ones I'm buying, I highly suggest you swing by the live stream. I'm not even going to sit there and force that shit down your throat about subscribing, liking the video, none of that bullshit. Do what you want to do. Now, I want to grab TBT coming in on the morning as soon as we hit the bell. I'm going to wait about 15-20 minutes. Hopefully we'll get some kind of little run up, a little relief rally, and that will be the time to buy the puts on it, because I'm not trying to buy puts if it comes in out the door and it's already selling off, because the premium is going to be through the roof. Now, if it's coming out the door and it's actually getting a little relief rally, then the premium on the puts will be significantly cheaper. So keep an eye out on TBT, do a little bit of research on it, and please remember none of this shit's a recommendation. Don't listen to what I'm buying, and don't do what I'm doing. That's for damn sure, or else you're going to lose a lot of money. Now, I hope everybody's having a good weekend, and I'll catch you guys on the live stream. I am out of here.